Hey everybody. In this podcast and the next one after this, some
Hello
really
everybody, it's
strange
Demon here. Thank you so much for tuning into Demon
problems
You're listening
occurred
to Demons
with,
and Dragons,
Skype.
episode 31.
And some of this stuff had to be deleted due to electronic stuff, or electronic sounding, robot sounding stuff. And then
Last time
my
you guys
voice
went into a
is
cave,
apparently like 15
and
to
Hemlock almost
30
got eaten
seconds
by a
later
giant
than the
aberrant
other
spider thing.
player's voice. So the players will answer questions long before I ask them.
See, I believe the issue
try to
was
fix
that
that
there is a
for the next
Bedrusian army marching
session,
on River's End.
which is the finale.
I will go ahead
so,
and bring you to the map.
Sorry
of
about
Freelands.
this.
So you guys are way up here in Varro's Will, or what was Varro's Will. And River's End's way down here. River's End is the largest city in the Freelands. It's also the most well-fortified, and basically if it falls, the Freelands is fucked. Your right idea was to get an army of Onisen Ragers in here?
Mm-hmm.
Via going up north to the portal that everybody knows about that nobody actually knows about, which apparently leads to the southern continent. So, I planned a few things, a bunch of encounters and shit, which is where you get this nice campsite. Let's start with, I guess, departure. Because I was sitting at work and I realized you could charter a freaking airship to take you straight to the north.
Yeah.
So we're going to skip a bunch of shit.
Yes, we're fighting our way up there.
I think originally I had planned for... Your guide is going to be Ava, which is kind of the scary lady that works with Kinu at Ava's, Yumai's inn. Half-elf lady, never smiles, carries a big-ass bow. Today she is dressed in pretty, I won't say nice leather armor, but like actual protective leather armor. And, yeah. I think Yumai threatens Kinu that if she doesn't come back, she'll hunt you down and drag you back to work.
If Ava doesn't come back or I don't come back? Neither come back.
If you don't come back. And it's kind of a friendly, just joking type thing. So you'll crowd onto an airship. This is going to be weird for most of you. As this thing starts going upwards. Oh, yes. Before I forget, you have been loaded down with rations and heavy coats and shit. It's still early spring, so there's still snow on the ground in places. So, it's still cold. And you're going to head north. Over the Book Cliffs and into the northern forests. Over a town filled with werewolves, which I was going to try to kill you with werewolves. And over dense forests crowded with winter wolves, which was going to try to eat you. And an orc ambush and some other things. And then finally some barren plains, which is where Amiri's from. Which is oddly barren. And I guess as you head north over the next couple days, you enter in a place that's just snow. And it is freezing fucking cold. There is a large furnace-y type thing on this airship. This airship is kind of like a boat for the lower portions. It is connected by several thick masts to a structure of almost like a balloon type deal coated in netting and stuff. Some of it's rigid, some of it is kind of a fabric-y stuff. There's a heater there that keeps the hot air going into the damn thing, keep the damn thing aloft, and eventually you see what looks like an ancient collapsed palace made of ice. And that is where you're going to touch down.
Touchdown.
So, you're in tundra. There's snow everywhere. Every once in a while you see a failed tree, its branches completely stripped of all vegetation, sticking out of the ground, and a ruined ice palace.
Well, we should go in. Aha.
Okay. You go into the ice palace. So, the gates of this thing have long since crumbled. You can walk into the large courtyard type thing. You're going to have to dig a little bit to get into the actual building itself. I think your group consists of Kino Dryas, Amiri, Hemlock Cohort, Ava at the moment. She's not going
Did
with
we get the wizard to come with us to try to make sure the thing would open or anything? Just to make sure it worked?
Sure, why not?
Just in case.
Alright. Yeah, he'll come in there too. He finds this rather cold. He keeps icing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liquid. He keeps on looking a little bubbly, like he's starting to freeze on the inside.
Anyway, you can dig your way through these ice passages. If there were any traps, they've long since gone off. Only the threat of more collapsing is a problem, and you work your way to the center of this palace. What you find is a stone floor. And in the center of this stone floor is a large circle. This large circle has a very thick blue mist that seems to be rotating, and that looks like the radar of a hurricane. It's an eye in the center, and the blue mist just kind of swirls around this thing.
Spell, kind of real spell out to figure out the hell's going on.
Sure.
Spellcraft.
It's clearly some type of mist thing.
Oh,
it's
wow.
there for entertainment.
Okay, well.
Yeah. Your high-level wizard guy can be like,
Okay, I was going to ask
well,
you.
looks like the portal's active.
Hey man, I tried and I haven't used this. She's like, I haven't seen magic in a while. Give me a break here. That's
Oh, you
Don't
should
be
have been working with
asked.
me in lies then. Oh. Well, geez, I didn't know you
sorcerer,
were magic.
so I don't know how much about it
Wizard?
in the first place. Hey!
Oh, you're one of
Yeah.
those.
Pretentious asshole. Now she's like,
He pats you on the head. Don't worry,
What
kid,
is
there's a lot to
boring?
learn yet.
Her smile
Okay.
increases. She is stealing his happiness.
Knowledge is everything.
Oh, we should be doomed even with knowledge.
You wouldn't even be aware of how doomed we were if there was nothing.
Yeah, but even if we have all the knowledge in the world to tell us how doomed we are, it's not going to stop us from being doomed. And maybe.
I was just going to...
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Are you fuckers going in the portal or not?
Hemlock.
So who's first?
How about Hemlock?
Me too.
Ava steps up and pushes your other kitsune into the damn cloud. She can't roll evasion. She's good at that.
Can you size? There's too many of us now. I don't feel special anymore.
Yep. Anyway, he stumbles into the mist and falls into it as though falling into a... As if falling into a hole, but the mist kind of breaks up and all you see is stone floor beneath it, and it reforms into a cohesive hurricane of...
Okay, you're going to Bava. Take care of your mind for me. Bye! She's going to jump into the portal quickly.
And Kinu disappears.
Oh god, she's someone first. She lands on Kinu.
Yeah.
You got that armored dryad.
Just jump through.
Probably last. Alright. So, your party, which does not include Ava, she's just a guide to get you here, and the wizard guy's just to make sure the portal's running.
Okay.
Jump through this portal. You guys have the sudden feel of falling. Not so much a wee as an holy shit. All you see is white, and then you realize that white down there is harder and more solid than the white up here.
If I look up, do I see a myriad dryads? I look up.
It's falling damage through... It's falling...
He's gonna die.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Give me a second. What is the... is it a D6 for 10 feet of falling damage?
We're all gonna die to this. Oh well.
12.
Upon landing, Kinu attempts to roll away so she's not crushed by the two giants falling on top of her.
Yes. What you impact onto is hard snow.
Soft.
Nope, this is hard, cold, frozen snow.
Life sucks. That's not fun.
It's the bad snow.
Yay!
Yeah, dryas can miss you on the way.
What if I aim for Hemlock?
Just turns into a torpedo. Head first, hit him in the stomach.
Okay. Hemlock's got a bunch of anti-falling stuff to keep his feet on that shit, so I'm assuming he can get away from the missile that is Dryas.
Boulder, probably.
Take that.
Is it a missile or a boulder? The boulder that is Dryas. So, very white.
Always.
You're clearly there in like a blizzard, but it's not really a blizzard so much as a windstorm that's kicked up a lot of.
So is everything just white in every direction, or is there like kind of an area to go?
Kind of everything white in every direction. You could probably only see a good 30 feet away.
And this is Burrito. cold and alone.
Yes. So how do we deal with cold? I know you have to roll me fortitude saves.
Fireball. No longer colds. Hey, beats cold, kind of, maybe.
No, now on fire.
I have cold resistance. Yay!
Let's see.
I have a little bit of cold resistance. I'm blue.
I'm made of shadows.
Yes. You're already blues. Air effects, ice effects. There's not cold dangers. Here we go. An unprotected character in cold weather below 40 degrees. It's cold in the 40 degrees. In conditions of severe cold exposure below 0, an unprotected character must make a fortitude saving throw every 10 minutes. DC is 15 plus 1 per previous check, taking 1d6 points
We're
of
running like
non-lethal
heavy
damage
jackets.
on each failed save.
Oh.
Yes, you are. It gives you, I think it's plus 5 on your fortitude saves. Survival skill may receive a bonus. Okay. Oh, extreme cold below negative 20 degrees. There we go. That's what this is. 1d6 points of lethal damage per minute, no save. Seriously? In addition, the character must make a fortitude save, previous check, or take 1d4 of extra damage. Brilliant. So give me fortitude saves. You get a plus 5 for your heavy winter
10.
gear, and plus whatever your damage resistance to cold is.
Cold resistance. Okay, I got 20.
Oh crap, I gotta pull up the book for Amiri.
So, 29.
Where is Amiri? Amiri should be first.
Half for cold resistance.
Amiri,
Do what?
you do 29?
It was a plus 10,
And DC is...
I think.
Yeah, plus 5 for the coat, and then plus 5 for cold resistance.
Yeah. So I'd be at 29.
5 for cold resistance.
Okay, so you guys get above 50. 15. Can somebody roll me one with a plus 2?
Here, would that help?
And
Instead of him.
Gary, who has a decent score of plus 4.
He can do Hemlock. There you go.
Oh, no, I'll let you do Amiri's while he does... Okay, Hemlock's going to start taking cold damage. So which way are you going? You get the feeling that you might actually be able to tell
It's
a
not towards
person
the mountain. Well, that's
up
a bad
ahead.
idea. It was a good idea.
Maybe.
Can I, like, do a knowledge freaking Southern Continent or something? I don't have that.
Sure, you can give me a knowledge local.
Are you an intelligence check?
Or survivals.
Sad day.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's an intelligence check.
Nat 20!
Nat 20. Okay. You are in the land of the Yuki no Hito. The snow people. Or the people of snow. The land of the Yuki no Hito is guarded by the buffer zone. No Onisen are allowed in this area. It is the southernmost part of the planet, and it is very fucking cold. Good news is, any which way you go is
So
technically
basically,
north.
if we just go anywhere, we'll find
You are at the
somewhere
South
safe.
Pole, my friend.
Oh. Okay.
If you head directly north, you
We'll go this way, guys. We point out
and
like
directly
literally a
north,
random
any
direction.
which way you choose.
But wouldn't one of them lead us to an opposite side of the continent?
Okay,
Right.
do you have a specific country you want to
That's
end up
where she
near?
knows. That's where she's from.
Whichever one that has the ones that we're wanting to go to.
Renkyu? Alright. Sounds fine.
Yeah, I was wondering if I'm supposed to use them now. Use one now.
Remind you that you have divination.
Should I? Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter when you use it. I just...
What would I ask it? I don't know. I'm a little brain dead this morning. Shoot. Okay, I'll try to think what to ask.
You don't have to do it now. Great. As a situation pops up. So, you're walking along.
31.
And you're all going to roll me fortitude saves again.
19. Why do you have a plus fucking 8?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I still pass.
Look at this bullshit.
Well, you still pass. Okay, somebody give me a +2. And
Hey, that
somebody
one
give me a
was, what's his
+4.
name? I thought you were rolling for Hemlock.
I am.
Hemlock was a +4, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh. There you go.
Nope, Hemlock's is a +2, Amiri is a +4.
Wait, what?
I think we should leave him.
Okay, Amiri still passes.
How much
Hemlock
damage did he
goes
take?
down.
He doesn't have that much health anyway. I'd have to heal him after every one. Doesn't he?
Oh,
Well, technically,
right,
it
we took a bunch
says
of falling
that at 20
damage.
below,
You should probably
can
heal
take
us.
an automatic D6 of damage, and the failed save throw just gives you more damage.
What's everybody at?
I'd probably be at
Are we all at 12?
23.
Or in that
No, we took 12 damage. I think I'm at 23 health. Okay.
Okay.
But I could heal us every
Put
time.
it this way, I'm going to knock you guys all
Prolong
out.
our
and
suffering.
continue the story.
Just prolonging our suffering.
Fine.
You could, but you can't stop them from being knocked out from Frozen. We'll make a few more checks, and if you just continue to survive them, I'll just think of something else.
Yeah. 31.
So, Kinu.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
okay.
He passed one. Well, he's unconscious anyways.
How much?
Ooh.
30. Kiwi's rocking these.
Yeah, okay. So give me another save.
34.
And I'm going to roll for Amiri this time. Since you guys so wonderfully passed, I'm going to change some shit. You guys are dragging the
Holy shit. we ripped
frozen,
the structure.
unconscious bodies of
Holy
Hemlock
fuck.
and Amiri when you see a structure.
Knock on the door.
We're gonna get murdered.
It looks
We are.
like a small
But it's
cabin-looking thing.
Rather die warm than die cold.
Okay. It's a pretty run-down looking cabin. You are in a more treed area now. There's some wind blockage from some mountains and some trees that you're in. This is just one random cabin. It looks like it's got a hole in the roof and...
Okay, I'm going to assume it's unoccupied and open the door.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure this is a horror movie. Just saying.
There's no answer to the door.
Okay. I didn't watch it either, so I don't know what we're walking into.
Well, to be fair, I didn't watch the movie, so I don't have an idea of what to throw at you. Okay. So, it's basically a one-room cabin. It has this nice little stone hearth type thing in the center of it where you would probably light a fire. This is fairly common to the southern continent, to have an open hearth right in the center of the floor. It's not super warm. There's not a lot of stuff in here. A couple crappy rags, a small pile of firewood, and a couple wooden, what you would call a wooden jar, basically.
Can I just mend the roof? Yeah.
It's got a terrible draft.
So like, so they're mending the roof, but hopefully like, hey, try us. Like, you get some like firewood or something.
It's got less of a terrible draft. It's just a regular draft.
I guess. Try to gather something.
It's a good thing mend is a cantrip. Just sit there. Mend. Yeah. Do you have flint and steel, or do I have to scorching ray the wood?
Yeah. So you gather
I would assume we would have packs of survival stuff.
There's not a lot.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I do have flint and steel on my sheet. My sheet says flint and steel, actually, so... Okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming you got some type of flint and tinder.
What's it?
Okay. Yes, you can start a fire. You have to get huddled around it really close in order to actually feel the warmth, though. It's not the best well-built building.
Yes.
So, I'm assuming you're going to take watches or something?
Actually, let me look at my spell list. Did I leave? Did I have it? Where is this? Because I know I put it down. This is a pretty interesting... There it is. It's a spell I can only use once a week. Let's see. You reduce the amount of uninterrupted sleep or rest within a spell's area needed in order to recover from injuries, regain spell, or other special abilities to 2 hours instead of the normal 8. In addition, if creatures continue to sleep beyond the initial 2 hours, every additional 2 hours counts as a day of rest for the purpose of recovering hit points. Ability damage, as well as enduring disease, poisons, afflictions. This means 8 total hours. Jeez. Sorry. That's what it says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Use the amount of
Pretty much.
What happened?
To recover from injuries gained to 2 hours instead of the normal 8. So you only have to sleep for 2 hours then?
So,
The 2 hours count.
I guess we could split the shifts in half. He takes 4 and I take 4, and we each get more than enough sleep with using this, and drag the other, at least Amiri's body in it. I don't know about the other one. And let...
He has a cohort. The cohort can drag him, so can drag him.
Yeah, I gotta remember the cohort.
Yeah.
Fuck, didn't he show up today?
So, okay, I'll cast that then.
Oh well. Okay, whatever. Adventures of Kinu and Dryas. Empire Flame. Oni and the Southern Continent. That's what the damn thing was supposed to be. What the hell is this person's name? Shiro Idatsuno. Shiro Idatsuno. Idatsuno. Okay.
We can do 4, I guess, to get restful sleep. Or more.
Who's taking
Since
the
we
first
need
watch?
to...
We only have to
Well,
work
actually,
2 hours or 4 hours?
I guess we can each do 2 and then just call it a night. So, since that's all we need. Okay.
You know. Yeah.
Sure. Who's going first?
Right.
Kinu?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Roll me perception check.
11.
As your firewood runs low, and the cold starts to creep in a little faster.
Were we not gonna... Do we not have extra lights? Like,
I can make dancing lights.
That's terrible.
Okay. I was gonna say, I have something that creates...
I mean, dancing lights.
I was gonna say, I have something called Continual Flames I could have cast before I went to sleep.
Wow. That's terrible stealth.
It's... Yeah. It's,
Permanent dancing lights floating around the room, and the continual flame.
Yeah. Permanent.
Yeah. I kind of look at the door.
Okay. You get a bunch of light in the room.
Fuck, this is a horror
It
movie.
gets a little drafty.
She's... Hello?
Yes. It is open
She
space.
slowly approaches the
Something
door.
outside moved.
Please don't murder me. A little bit to look through.
Okay. Are you opening the door?
can't you move dancing lights?
Yeah, I can move dancing lights, so I'll probably move at least one out there.
It's difficult to see. Give me a perception check. I'll give you exactly how much you see. Yes. All right. So you move a dancing light out there. As you do that, this thing turns around back from it was leaving and looks at you. What you see, for the most part, is white snow falling everywhere. And there is a spot of black seemingly hovering in the air, probably 5-ish feet off the ground. It's kind of like if there was a flag there or something, with a black flag.
Put more dancing lights out there.
Fluttering around.
Like another one, maybe.
There's 2 points
see better, like hell.
directly underneath it. Well, the dancing lights light this up, but the problem is the massive amounts of snow flurries flying around.
You're going to call it again.
So, as
Hello?
the dancing lights get further out, like, you can see where they are, just not helping you see anything around there other than flecks of white.
Oh, there is a person up there.
Come back in 2 hours.
What are you doing?
Hello?
We're on a mission to save our kind of country. We
That's a
need
question
help.
for you. What are you
Right now
doing?
we're lost. It's cold out. It's not the time to be anywhere, apparently.
This is not the time to be in southern lands.
Why? Okay.
You should sleep.
Thank you. I'm gonna go back in.
And make sure nothing hurts you.
Maybe close to... Oh shit. Gonna grab some of the extra wood and continue the fire. Oh fuck.
Your
I feel like
fire's
I'm trying
very
to
low.
get more. I can't.
Yeah,
I
you're
can't
running
go with
out of
it.
extra wood.
I can't use a spell again. I have to make it at least 2 hours. Otherwise, we'd have to stay the whole 8 for me to sleep.
Are you sending Dryos to get more?
Because once you get woken up from it, you can't use it again. Everybody else can, but then I wouldn't be able to.
Man. Fine, I'll go find an axe and go cut some wood, I guess.
At the 2 hour mark, I could go with you, but before you go to sleep.
But you don't have 2 hours worth of wood, apparently.
Well, how long's it been? And how much wood's left?
Oh, well. I'll just wait.
I'm going to give it an hour. I'm going to say you could make it till Dryos' shift.
Assuming no more weird people show up.
We're all weird people. Don't judge.
So,
Okay.
nothing's going to happen throughout the rest of Keenan.
I guess we'll go gather some
Watch.
wood together before he goes to sleep really quick.
Yeah, like a bunch of wood.
Enough for at least 2 or 3 hours. Or I don't know how long we're going to stay here afterwards. You wake up.
Yeah.
I guess for at least 4 hours, I guess. Probably stay, eat and stuff.
Yeah.
So, about 4 hours worth of wood then.
No. That'll be a little bit too strong.
Is there any spell that knocks you out and that isn't a will save?
Really? Good. I have a 13 and I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Son of a butt.
Dryas, roll me a will save. Oh, you already did. Okay. How do you calculate the DC now? You might have still passed. Second level, so that's 12. This is charisma modifier.
Yeah.
So that's 4. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Haha! Yes!
Really? Well, okay, I was just saying, really?
Amazing.
We're in the middle of
That was never going to
fucking
happen.
nowhere in the middle of a snowstorm. What the hell are you doing?
Kino.
You're trying to smack him a little bit. Okay.
Dryas suddenly
Time.
falls asleep,
Probably.
standing up.
Well, no one's going to stop me? If that's what you're planning on?
Probably go, what the hell is that?
Smack him.
And then I cast,
Well, that's terrible.
what is it? Gosh dang it. No. No, I don't have anything. The one that gives us a +1 to virtue, and then I do perception roll to try to see if I can see what the hell that was. 34.
At this point, Keenan assumes Dryas is narcoleptic.
Sure.
I poke her and say there's
Okay, there is a
somebody standing
humanoid
right over there,
standing
by
up
the way.
over there.
I'm going to look really hard.
Um,
I'm going to look really hard. No, you're just narcoleptic, man.
Yeah, give me a perception check. Okay. It's hard to see past all the whites, and where there's not white, there's just trees in the way. Dryads, what you see is a female of some sort. You think. It's a little difficult to tell out her actual physical lines because she blends in really well with the snow. You see the bluest eyes you've ever managed to see, and hair that is absolutely completely black.
I describe her to Kino and be like, isn't that what we're looking for?
On
the type of people? Since he got a nat 20.
What did you get on your knowledge local check previously? Nat 20. Okay. The Yuki no Hito are people of snow-white skin, pitch-black hair, and vibrant colored eyes. What they do not have is horns. The Onikai have small horns, and the Onisen have very long horns.
Something doesn't add up here.
Okay, well, that's why she's a spellcaster.
To live forever, and the Onikai are basically...
I'm just trying to talk to her. You're good at diplomacy.
I guess I'll cast Enhanced Diplomacy and Virtue and tell her, cut the shit and come over here and talk. So that's plus 3. 30 or 24, really? Really?
Wait, what was that?
24. I'm talking to the person that you don't think's there.
No, I mean, I heard something.
Surrender demon?
Oh, was that what that? Well, not a demon.
Well, you do have ears.
You're more of a demon. You're blue. Oh, fuck.
What?
You're blue. Being blue here is bad.
Oh. Fuck. I'm not that kind of blue. I holler at him. I'm not that kind of blue. I'm the blue from the song. Yeah, that one.
God damn it.
She goes, dabba-dee-dabba-da.
Yes, I do.
Okay, we break out into a music video.
Perfect.
Great. That makes no sense to her.
Fuck. Give it a shot.
You have prestidigitation?
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, 4. I had 5.
How many tails do you have?
Wish I had 5.
4. You're, Ichi,
Hey, wait, come...
Yankon.
Man.
Can I try diplomacy again? Okay, I'll do my enhancements.
Back off into the snow.
My illegal enhancements. 40. I say, I'm not the blue that hates you. So, come over here and talk to us. Come over here.
Yeah? Yes? Wait. How did she... No. Okay, whatever. Jazz, go grab the popsicles.
Okay.
You should bring your
motive?
frozen friends this
Much?
way.
Hey man, she hasn't killed us yet.
Not 20. I rolled a 40 on diplomacy to tell her I'm not that. She needs to calm down.
Yeah, that's 20. Okay.
I'm not that.
Well, A, she seems really friendly towards the fox. She also seems terrified of you.
Fine. Maybe if I get up close and she sees I don't have horns.
Well,
I thought
the way you worded
did have horns because you're like evil.
Didn't work. I mean, that's not how that goes. So she's helping you as opposed to just running away.
Yeah. Even my hair.
You probably look really weird.
Probably.
Maybe.
Well, go grab the... Well,
no,
go grab the popsicles.
He just blew.
You can't carry
blue.
Fuck. Kimu can't carry them.
You gotta drag the small one.
Fine, I'll drag the small one.
Here, he looks like a demon.
Yeah.
Okay. You drag the small
Probably
one
to keep us from having to
There's
roll
a
diplomacy.
nice
Or not
dancing
diplomacy,
light there to
fortitude.
guide you on your way. And
Nice.
after about 10 minutes of walking, you keep getting a warm-ish breeze hit you.
So, throw them in and let them warm up.
Toss the popsicles into the hot water.
Actually,
What's
you
the
find
worst
yourself
that
at
can
the bank of a hot spring.
Yeah.
Whoa, when you like...
It's,
well, if
it's
we
natural.
keep our head above the like...
It's natural for the body to swim.
No, it's natural for the body to float.
Can unconscious
even babies
people roll
can
a
do
swim
it.
check?
So what we do is we gently put in a mirror and we dunk him off head.
We go... Dang it, I can't go in the water. I'm covered in metal.
Take it off.
You know how long it takes to get in and out of plate? Like 10 minutes.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Splash
How big-
water on you.
How big is the... I hate you so much. I guess I'll take 10 minutes to take off my armor. Let's hope a fight doesn't happen. Maybe this will prove that I'm not a demon she thinks I am. And then I'll take the bodies into the water about, I don't know, a foot, about a foot and a half below their maximum height.
Okay.
And stab them into the ground. I'm assuming it's semi... Oh, okay. I was gonna stab them in like you're stabbing in something.
Okay.
Just
these are
let them hold there.
They're almost like
frozen
hits, and they're also almost like carved to have like a seat. This may be a recreational facility. Yeah, you can set them up so that their heads are out and their bodies are in. It's really warm in here. There's some places where it's too warm, but for the most part, it feels really good considering how damn cold it is everywhere else.
Wish I could do that.
Roll a cleric. 20. God damn it.
You want to roll me a perception check?
She's gonna like sink down slowly, so like her mouth's under, and she's gonna like bubbles. She like relaxes. And everything is nice.
Yeah.
Kinu, it's really relaxing in here. Dryas. There are several figures on the opposite edge of this pool. They seem small. And then there's also like this big lump up ahead.
Can I do the same thing and stare back at her?
Which you would assume is somebody's head just floating.
And I slowly start to inch towards her under the water.
That are probably her eyes.
So she can't see me moving very much.
Staring at you.
Since it's not that deep, right? So, pretty much.
Yes, sir.
Get on my knees and kind of slowly move myself across. Just keeping my head above water and staring at her. Okay, then I'll stop.
Okay. There's a point at which you get to you can pretty well see her face. She's keeping her head just so that her nose is above the water. And you get a good 20 feet away from her before she starts moving backwards and keeping the same distance.
We're trying to get help from them, though. I'm not an Onison. We're not trying to hurt you. We're just trying to safely cross this place. We're trying to help save our people. That's all we're doing. And we're not built for the cold. So,
he knew he was technically trying to save other people, but...
35 for that. I'm an Asmar, which is an offshoot. It's almost like a human. So I don't actually remember how they were bred.
If you are not only
with machines,
what are you?
Oh.
You fucked a god, dude. your ancestors fucked gods.
Well, I don't know my parents, but the history is... And then I tell her that. They were bred with
That's how that works.
Gods.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
You have a hand.
Yeah.
In
That's why he's
the same way a tiefling is bred with fiends, Asmar are bred with
so, yeah. I tell you that.
Celestial beings. Not necessarily gods, but celestials. Angels.
Well, it's not really lying.
I wasn't lying.
Yeah, you're basically a half angel.
So, yeah, I don't have no horns. I didn't even know what the Onisai were until some of them tried to kill some of my people one time.
In which case you would believe you more, I guess. I don't know.
They were a little crazy. One of them went completely insane.
He's why you have no horns.
And, like, she had a brother that had to stop her, and then they left. The brother could barely stop her. It was crazy. So. Yeah. So. But, we're just trying to get some help to get out of here. We obviously aren't built well for here, so any help would be great.
We know this well. The Onisans slaughtered our peoples. So morning arises, and you can finally see what those figures on the opposite side of the bank are. You know what is a Penobscot monkey?
Monkey.
White monkey with a really big, fat, old person nose.
Uh-oh.
Like a fucking swollen banana on its face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
They seem to be, well, they were originally hanging out in the spring, but now they're like, holy fuck, what the fuck are you guys doing here? You'll find a different spring. And, somewhere in a trance-type state is this Yuki no Hito with small horns that look very much like an Onikai's horns. And she is sitting there, nose just above the water. Her eyes are open, but you get the feeling that she's half asleep. If that's possible.
You should go talk to her, Kina.
Okay.
She still doesn't trust me as much as you.
Well, you are blue, so...
I know, I'm saying.
Though she can now clearly see that you don't have horns. And that they're not just shaved off.
It says. Blue people...
So that helps.
Kino approaches carefully.
And it starts to, freeze up and ice up as she gets out, but that didn't seem to bother her.
Jesus, I wish I was immune to cold.
Yeah, this is going to suck for us getting out, by the way.
I'm just, looking at each other. I don't want to get out. Do you want to get out?
Yeah. Do we have anything to keep us warm once we get out?
Well, we have our clothes, but I'm just wearing a spare pair of undergarments. Oh, no.
It's going to be a long day, Tater.
We didn't think this through.
Nope. At least I didn't get in with my armor. I would have been rested by now.
And frozen.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Okay, so this is whatever. We're biting the... He's like, I'm biting the bullet. Let's go.
Do you have prestidigitation?
Yes.
What?
That make you dry.
Oh, yeah. Sweet.
Why didn't we make the damn construct go outside and get this frickin' firewood? We
have
forgot
constructs?
completely about that.
we brought the
standing at the edge of the bank.
The construct's like, hi.
No,
Wait,
it just stands there.
Does the construct have oil in it?
No.
Oh, it's actually some... Oh, okay.
Magic, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
It is magical lubrication.
Yeah. Magic loot. It's the best kind.
The gears are just enchanted to not rub.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kato gets out, prestidigitations herself, and puts on her clothes.
Hey. Sheriff.
You're not out yet.
Jeez. I figured I was getting out too.
We found that you prestidigitation you.
Then I
The
get
prestidigitation to help get your armor on.
Start working on my armor then. Takes 10 minutes, so.
Well, technically the metal doesn't help you keep you any warm, so it's the leather underlying that is important.
Got prestidigitation his armor on. That thing.
No.
Damn it.
Aww. I guess we could start getting fire. I'll have the construct start getting some firewood, and we can start to get a fire to make breakfast.
Maybe we should find her first and see what she had planned.
Well, she's standing over on the other side of the bank.
Okay, you do that. He's going to approach her again.
Still slightly distrusting of the big blue guy.
Yeah.
I holler over there with my 2 extra spells. 35. We're gonna make breakfast. You wanna come and have some when we're ready?
You see her nod slightly.
Okay. Well, we'll let you know when it's ready.
Speaking of, he leans over. Don't worry. I don't trust him that much either. He's just really fun to have around. I'm trying to make her feel better. Jeez.
Unison have horns, correctly?
Yes, they do.
They always say they have horns. I've never actually seen one.
The ones that I saw have really big ones. Like, intimidatingly large ones. Like, thicker than I am.
they have large tusks and eyes that burn like fire?
Not sure about the tusks, but their eyes do burn sometimes.
So scary. I'd like to see one.
Would you really?
I don't know. Is like one thing that you would like to see at distance, but not close up.
Like a zoo.
Yes, like wait. A what?
Something from where we originally came from. There's this building, this area where there are caged animals. And, yeah.
Okay. So, when you say zoo, you actually mean zoo and not zoo.
Huh? Yes.
Zoo. Big creature, large tusk, can run you over and destroy you and beat you.
No, zoo.
Okay. No, I'm not familiar with zoo. Just
Zoo is an area where you go to look at animals in cages for some reason.
Why do they put the animals
So they
in
can
the
see them
cage?
without getting hurt.
But how did the
Probably not
animals
very
feel
good.
about that?
Well, they get fed a lot, and they just lay there and sleep. And really, they used to be lazy.
Sounds so boring.
Yeah, but they're animals. I don't think they know what boring is.
Where are you going?
I don't know yet. A
How you
portal.
get here?
It dropped us in the middle of nowhere.
What portal?
And there's an ice palace in the north. Wait. Is it the north? Yeah, the north. The top of the north. And we went into it, and it dropped us down here.
Oh. Ice Pass. Right. Portal. Right. I was told about that at one point, but I wasn't listening.
It's real.
Is that real?
So it's taken us a long time to get here.